and take a deep, deep breath. And any sounds you hear in the background will just help you go into relaxation easier and easier. Take another deep, deep breath. And breathe out. On this one, what I'd like you to do when you take a deep breath in is tense all your muscles up. Tense, 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 tense your face muscles, your shoulders, your arms, your legs, your lower legs. Ugh. And then as you exhale, relax. Let's do that again. Take a deep breath in. Now tense all your muscles up. Tense, tense, tense. And as you exhale, let everything relax. So your physical body gets the contrast of tension and release of tension. Yeah. Go ahead and close your eyes and bring your attention to the chair beneath you. And notice how the chair or the couch is supporting the weight of you, supporting you. So allow yourself to be supported. Yeah. Really important on those times when you've been whacked or chided or otherwise wounded, to feel support. And you allow that chair to support you and allow that to be a metaphor for how the universe is always here to support you. So as you allow yourself to be supported, take another deep breath in, oxygenate the body, let it go, release even more tension, and allow with every natural breath for your body to get heavier and heavier where you're sitting or lying. Allow yourself to get heavier, heavier, and heavier. And allow your mind to get quieter. Allow the tension to just drain out of your muscles. And as you're allowing the tension to drain out of your muscles, allow the worry, the stress, the wounding to drain away as well. As you continue to relax down, be a point of light in the center of your head, behind your eyes, and in between your temples. Be a point of light. And it's as if you can look at the world from behind your closed eyes. This is your center of head. This is your sixth chakra. This is your knowingness, your intuition. This is where you can look at the situation we're about to heal from a place of neutrality. We're aiming for neutrality. Sometimes they're really juicy. So be a point of light in the center of your head. And maybe for today, allow your point of light to be 10% brighter, 10% more aware, 10% more present, 10% more efficient. And then see your bubble, your aura, your energy field around you in all directions. It's at least 3 feet, right? And it's always there, whether you're paying attention to it or not. So assess your bubble, front, back, either side, over your head and under your feet. So it surrounds the chair you're in, your feet are tucked in. And make sure it's complete behind you, because that's where energies can come in sometimes. So be in the center of your head, in your bubble. And now imagine that you have a grounding cord, a tube of light today. Tube of light that goes from the base of your spine all the way down to the center of the earth. And the center of the earth we're going to imagine is a meadow or a lawn, a patch of grass. Something that that tube of light could really ground into and help you feel tethered. So in that tethering, that grounding, it also helps us release energies that we are ready to let go of. Be in the center of your head, grounded in your bubble and on release. Start letting your body, your bubble, your energy, start letting it release energies that don't serve you. The wounds of the whack or the insult, the emotional terror, the you hurt me, so I'm going to hurt you back worse energies. To the degree you can, let those energies slide down your grounding cord. And in a moment, we're going to do a little deprogramming on these whacks, on this wounding. And wax is spelled W-H-A-C-K-S, not W-A-X. Like whack. In your mind's eye, in the center of your head, on the outside of your bubble, imagine your reading screen, television screen, or a video screen, and put an image of yourself up there. Could be a chakra body, where just kind of a pencil outline of your form, and you can see your 7 chakras in there. It could be a stick figure, or it can be a whole holographic representation of you, or it could be you looking in the mirror. Whatever works in your universe. Just see yourself in present time on your reading screen. And we're going to imagine that there's a film of purple energy that's going to come down over this picture of you. And this purple energy, we're going to call it neutral purple. And so when you put this neutral purple filter over your picture, what it does is it's kind of like luminol in those CSI movies, where you turn off the light, and if you spray something with luminol and you turn on a black light, if you have any organic material, it'll fluoresce or it'll light up. We're going to borrow from that technology and imagine that any receptor sites, any buttons that someone can push, any locks that have a key for this wounding or this insult or this whack, whack, W-H-A-C-K. We're going to imagine that putting this neutral purple filter over our picture will light up any of these spots, any of these tender spots. And for this meditation, please turn your analyzer all the way down. Yeah, don't overthink this. Just set your intention that it's easy and you're doing it perfectly because you are. So now that you've put this purple filter over your picture, look for those white spots or those luminescent spots and see what you see. You cannot do this wrong. See where you might have an opening for someone to get in with that particular jab, with that particular wounding. You might see one little white spot, you might see a bunch. You see what you see, and it's all perfect. And when you see any white spots on your image, as you look through that purple filter, just sit with them for a moment. Like, ouch, that whack really got me right in the heart chakra, or that one really stuck on my right kidney, or it really stuck in my forehead, or in my throat, or in my hands. Just see what you see. It's all perfect. And now, from the center of your head, grounded in your bubble, imagine that you have a magic dustbuster or a magic vacuum cleaner that will only vacuum up these white spots. Go ahead and turn that magic dustbuster, that magic vacuum cleaner on. Point it at that picture of you with the purple film. Aim it at those white spots and turn it on and allow it to draw out of that picture those white spots, those tender areas of you, those tender spots where somebody could poke them and wound you extra deep. Like, I'm just a small business owner and a negative review really hurts my business. So it hurts me in my heart, but it also hurts me in my first chakra. That's how I put food on the table. That's a giant ouch. So we're going to clear that. You might see some spots in your fifth chakra. Maybe you got yelled at for asking for what you want or speaking up for yourself. Maybe you got some white spots in your head. Maybe somebody doesn't like your ideas or told you were a big dum-dum. Excuse me. And you have permission to have fun with this. Imagine that you have this magical dustbuster and it's just pulling out these buttons, these receptor sites, these tender spots, these places, these points on you that get wounded by this particular whack or insult or jab. And when your magic dustbuster has drawn out all the white, all the spots that you're ready to release today, go ahead and toss that dustbuster or that vacuum cleaner off to the edge of the universe and blow it up. Let it turn all that energy into neutral, into fairy dust. And be in the center of your head, grounded in your bubble, and look at that image of you on your reading screen. And you can remove the purple filter. And as you look at this image of you, you might see wounded spots where the energy hits you. The energy's been removed, but there might be a tender spot in your physical form or in your energy field. At this moment, go ahead and give your physical body, that image on the reading screen, and your energy field, give it a healing. Maybe you take a magic rose and touch the points where the wounds happened. Poke, give it a healing. Poke over there. Heal that area. Heal that too. Take as much time as you need to give yourself this healing. You may need or wish to do this meditation again, and I encourage you to do so. And imagine, if you will, that you can look at the backside of your body on the reading screen and heal any tender spots on your backside as well. And when that image of you on your reading screen is healed, you've done all the healing you can in the moment, take that image of you off the reading screen and bring it into your own physical body. Draw it right in and give yourself that healing. Soothe the tender spots from getting whacked. Heal from having those receptor sites, tender spots, buttons to push. But those have been removed, healed. And allow your physical body to feel rejuvenated, to feel calm, to feel perhaps even grateful. Because on some level or another, we called these individuals into existence. What is the lesson in this? What is the blessing in this situation? And allow yourself to complete any karma you have with those individuals. In fact, let's walk through that exercise. Continue to give yourself the healing from the deprogramming, the healing from the wax. And now, in the center of your head, grounded in your bubble, create a rose for each person that whacked you, and have it hover out there on the outside of your bubble. And any energies that they have left in your physical space, in your body, go ahead and send those energies into their perspective roses. Send any energy of matching pictures. Matching pictures are commonalities you might have with that individual. Maybe the other coach has some matching out of control healer pictures, or out of or poverty consciousness, or how to do well in business pictures, whatever it is. You don't have to know exactly specifically to move the energy of matching pictures. So if you see any energy or you have any matching pictures with the individual that whacked you, send that energy into the rose. And if you have left any of your energy in these individuals' space, call it back. Call it back from their space. Coat it with some gold energy to purify it, and bring it back into your physical space in your bubble. And lastly, create a bundle of healing sticks. Healing sticks represent healing agreements that you had with these individuals. You came to teach one another this, that, or the other. You came to learn. Came to experience this karma or complete the karma. So go ahead and create a bundle of twigs over the head of the rose that represents the individual that whacked you, and break those healing sticks, completing the healing agreements, and drop them into the head of the rose. The rose, again, is hanging out in space on the outside of your bubble and not touching your bubble. And lastly, create a ring, a gold ring that is 3/4 complete. And see it floating over the head of the rose that represents the individual that whacked you. And allow that ring to begin to spin. And as that ring spins, it appears complete. It becomes complete, thereby completing the karma that you have with this individual or individuals. And when that karma ring is complete, drop it into the head of the rose, and then take that rose or those roses and toss them out to the edge of the universe and blow them up. This is like actually hanging up the phone after these conversations. So go ahead and stay in the center of your head, grounded in your bubble. And the last part of this is to create a rose on the outside of your bubble that represents this individual's whacking you. Okay, or however you want to language that. This individual's desire to whack you, act of whacking you, and consciousness around whacking you. Whatever it is. So create a rose that represents that whack person on the outside of your bubble, and then blow it up. And then do that again. Create another rose that represents this event and blow it up. We call this creating and destroying roses, also known as blowing roses. So blow some roses for getting whacked. Create and destroy. And let it move energy. Anything that we've missed, anything that's come up as a result of clearing the other stuff. Just create and destroy roses for being whacked. And when you're ready, take a deep breath and create a bubble over your bubble. Make it at least as big as your bubble. And put a magnetic letter that represents your first name in that bubble. So I will have a C for Cynthia. And invite that bubble to draw back to it any of your energy wherever you've left it. In these individual space, if you left some at work, if you left some back at your friend's house, if you left some back in high school, call your energy back for you. Put some gold in this bubble. Gold is the highest vibration of all the colors. So put some gold in there. And then put in this bubble any other positive qualities you want. Healing, joy, peace, satisfaction, optimism, abundance, prosperity. Whatever you need more of, whatever you'd like to call into existence, draw that into your bubble. And when you're ready, take that bubble. It's got your energy, all these positive qualities in it. Pop that bubble, start to fill in the top of your head. Fill in all your chakras. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your root chakra. Fill in your physical body, your head, your face, your eyes, your brain, back of your neck, shoulders, arms, all the way down to your fingertips. Fill in your back, your chest, your torso, your lower back, your hips, thighs, legs, all the way down to your toe tips. And any energy, any additional energy, fill in your bubble. You've called your energy back. You've healed these woundings. You've made separation with the person that whacked you or persons that whacked you. You've given them their energy back. You've healed the receptor site, the button that allowed them to get in and whack you. And I invite you to be amused. Be it love. Love heals everything. And once you've filled in and made that separation, give yourself some really big props for getting through this. It's not how many times you get knocked out. It's how many times you get back up. I'm Dr. Cynthia Smith, This is the Intuitive Hypnotherapy Podcast. Please like and subscribe, and those 5-star reviews really, really are appreciated. Thank you so very, very much. If you want to contact me, hello at drcynthiasmith.com. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.